Test.
We're good. Okay, so with 3 mascots. So when he comes up, I want him on the Bective Rangers, the mascots, and I'll follow the kids out. James Hardy's kid, Louis McGee's kid, Gilso's cousin, the 3 mascots today. They had said they were moving to closing on, and then they came out with changing it, and nobody's going to start pushing Louis, you got it on the mascots are there.
Yeah, but not doing anything now.
Fucking wind. More fucking changes. Both isn't playing. So Chen is going to try that. It's not Don't worry about the graphics. I'll go no changes. It's wrong. Oh, it's 4 minutes. You see the page. Oh, here come the kids. They're walking off. They're walking off. Good to go. Afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a windy Energy Park in Donnybrook, Saturday the 4th of April. It's Easter Saturday for this hugely important round 18, final round of the league proper. Clash between Bective Rangers in second position and Thomond in third position. What a day, what a game is coming. Road a Piece put it out on all Bective socials earlier in the week. The long and winding road of the AIL. It started all of 7 months ago, way back late September, with nerves, excitement, anticipation, expectation. After enduring 7 long years trapped down in junior rugby. Look, we were a kick away from Junior 2 and Sunday rugby. And then the rebuild, on and off the field. And then the qualification for senior and the AIL once more. The top 50 clubs in Ireland, the big time. Look at me, ma, top of the world. So, I suppose the big query is, would we be ready for it? Would we? Would we? Fuck. Hell yeah. 17 games through an awful Irish winter. We got to go through the whole learning process again to be a big contender in the AIL, learning to travel outside the pale once more, learning to win on the road, learning to win on grass, the bus trips, raucous when we win, funereal when we lose, the no-fly zone around manager Ben Keeley on losing bus journeys home, and the Alacadoos, the bedrock, the foundation of any club, the Alacadoos, always there, always supportive, always travel. AIL foundations, lads. AIL foundations dug and filled over this long season back in 2C. We're back, baby, and we belong here too. And so it is, round 18, the final round of the league proper this Saturday in Donnybrook. At home, we're unbeaten here since September 2024, a fortress. And we're up at the pointy end of the AIL table with a playoff semi-final already secured, so it's all in our hands today. If we win against Thomond and we secure a home semi, that's hugely important for the morale, but also for the finances of the club. If perchance we were to win today and Clonmel were to lose up in Ballyclare, then that would see us top of the league. However, if we lose, then Thomond would be hosting us back in Moyross in a fortnight. So many permutations, so many opportunities, so much pressure. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Look, lads, if we were offered this scenario back in September, we'd have taken it gleefully. So here we are, final Saturday of the league, masters of our own destiny on Bective.
Louis, and can you do, if we get to the final of the 20s, I want an on-stream test. Yeah. So we need to do that. I don't have a date because it hasn't been announced.
Big gathering outside the Bective changing room door in front of the crest. We got 3 mascots. The mascot thing has become a big deal for the minis, and so it should be. My boy Luca, my nephew, loves the mini series on the under 12. So today we've got 3 mascots, and big day for those boys. Skipper Gilso's coming out to get his photo taken with them. We've got Darragh McGee off the under 10s. He's son of Louis Junior. There's so many bloody McGees. Junior McGee. Then we've Dylan McMahon from the under 11s. Dylan is skipper Matty Gilson's cousin. And then also we've got Joe Hardy, Joe, son of James Hardy. James, good sponsor of this club through Neary's and also coaching in the minis. So big day for the 3 boys. Big day for the Gilson family and the McMahon family. Presentation at the pre-match lunch by President Jimmy White to Gilso's nan, Phil McMahon, 90 years young. Bective's biggest supporter. Never misses a home game, goes to a lot of the away games as well. She's up in Belfast Harlequins back in that awful day in December. So Gilso's nan, her brother was Jerry Hardy, who played for Ireland, Bective Ranger. So presentation jersey was made to her at the pre-match lunch, and let me tell you what a pre-match lunch. We had 128 in there. I counted, I'm a nerd. Also included there my daughter Ellie Murphy Byrne and her beau Cian Oliver. Cian more or less living up in my bloody house. He's robbed my daughter, he's robbed my dog, he's robbed my parking space, and now he's inching his way into my rugby club. So yeah, 128 for the lunch. Mike Grimes led a big contingent as Thomond president. Chatting earlier as well with Eddie Farr, who's the Thomond director of rugby. Lovely man. Look, there's a synergy, guys. There's a fraternity. I'm not sure what the word is, but there's something between Thomond and Bective, and they're just 2 clubs, no airs and graces about them. Just get on with it. Mutual respect. Tear into each other on the pitch, and then sink pints afterwards. I like Thomond. I'm a Munster lad. I think they're a good community club down in Limerick. Like them a lot. So anyway, here we are, final round. The permutations, as I said, are huge. Do Clonmel win? If they win up in Ballyclare, they will top the league. Of course, there's no promotion this year. It's playoffs, so it will be at the end of this league, first against fourth, second against third. Top 2 teams have home advantage. So both Bective and Thomond today. Bective in second on 62 points. Thomond in third on 59 points. Both playing for home advantage, and home advantage is huge, right? Don't let anybody tell you it's not. It is huge. So if Bective were to win, we play back here in 2 weeks' time on the 18th of April in a home semi-final. If Thomond beat us, then we're off down to Moyross, another bus trip down to Munster to play down there. So it's all on the line. Obviously we'll be looking at what happens between Clonmel and Ballyclare. Dolphin locked into fourth unless they were to lose today against Belfast Harlequins and Monkstown were to take 5 points out in Malahide. So it's hard to know. Great shot there of the 3 mascots, as I said. Darragh McGee off the under 10s, Dylan McMahon off the under 11s, and young Joe Hardy. I believe The children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Kids, lads, the foundation, the bedrock, the future of any club. Really important to get them involved, and you know, President Jimmy talks all the time about one club and trying to integrate the minis and the youths into the senior club, and I love this idea of having the Mascots come out. Big day for them, big day for their family. Now, the weather. Storm Dave has arrived. Can I just say, whoever in the Irish or the Metropolitan Met Office decided to call a storm Dave. I mean, what a non-threatening Dave. Now, so you hear Storm Dave and you think of Rodney from Only Fools and Horses, yeah? Could they not have come up with Storm Dynamite or Storm Destruction? Storm Dave, anyway, has arrived. It's now blowing 30 knots. That's a 6. It's going to get to 51 knots by about 4:30. That's Storm Force 10.
The camera starts shaking, it's the wind.
As you're watching it on your screens, it's blowing from the old Wesley Clubhouse diagonally across the pitch to the scoreboard down at the back pitch. So Thomond playing with a very strong wind in the first half, but that wind is due to increase, so Bective will have probably a better advantage in the second half. Arm out, okay, high shot, right underneath us. To be fair, I didn't think it was, but I think the crowd pulled that one. Alright, so first penalty to Bective. As I said, into the wind, although coming over the top of the stand here, you're not going to have a lot of wind. We're kind of sheltered. Now, your Bective team today, I know we didn't put up the graphic, but we've had quite a number of changes this morning, a number of people failing fitness tests. That's well robbed. That's well played by Thomond, number 6 there. Rian O'Dwyer stole that line out on Bective. Okay, very quickly, Bective team, 15, Tim Carroll, 14, Chris Rowland, 13, Tom McCarthy, 12, Old Man Bobby, 11, Charlie Riley, 10, Skipper Matty Gilserin, 9, Conor Halpenny. In the pack, number 1, although he's wearing 21 today, Rory Mulville. Late change then, the buff has dropped to the bench. He's got a hamstring issue, so Scotty Barron comes in at 2 and Christian Hennessy moves to tight head. In the second row, we've got Mark Moby O'Brien replacing Donald Lawler, who failed a fitness test this morning. So Moby and Gav Kelly, in the back row, Tiernan, Chris Poole, and my man James. Good scrum by Thomond. Evan Cusack, high hanging kick, who's under it. Tim Carroll, he does well, but through a little dinky into the 22. That's a great kick. That's a great kick. It's actually a 50-22. It's going to be a Bective line out. So we are 2.5 minutes in. Good start by Bective. Good kick by Tim. Your referee today is John Lennis. We had John for our 5-point on the Road Hall win down in Dolphin back in October. One of the few matches where we had under 10 penalties and no yellow cards, so I like you already, John. A bit more of that will do. Okay, Bective. Well taken by McCluskey. Tiernan. Younger kid brother rushing on the bench. Mother Anne-Marie sitting in the stand. Bective driving forward. However, ball is knocked on. Ball is knocked on. Okay. It's a good crowd here today, folks. Unbelievable side. I was watching the Thomond team coming in. They were out about 1:45. Big JJ Kavanagh bus parked over outside Cafe Nero. Chatting to them coming in, went out for a smoke about 30 minutes later, and a second JJ Kavanagh bus pulls up full of Thomond supporters. Now, I wasn't expecting that. They're a really well supported club, but they've got a big game on today. They've got a thirds Gleeson League final against Kilfeacle down in Tipperary, I think it is Kilfeacle. No, it's actually out in Coona in Shannon's ground, so I actually expected a lot of their supporters would be out at that, but no, they brought a second supporters bus. Fair play, good community club. Now penalty Bective. 8 metres out, Gilso I think will go into the corner. We've got a good line out. More. No co-commentator today. Morris Hartree. We'll come to that shortly. So 4 minutes in, Bective good attacking opportunity here now. 5 metres out. Call a full line out this time. Taken by Gavin Kelly at the front. Ball at the ball. That's a great try. Straight in. Chris Chen Hennessy. The guy want to be buying points for the whole pack. That's Chen's 12th try, pushes him a lead in the try scoring stakes. 12th try for Chris Hennessy this year. Although to be fair, about 11 of them are at the back of a drive them all. So great start by Bective, coming up to 5 minutes in. First blood, Bective 5, Thomond 0. Gilso now. He's been kicking well the second half of the season. I don't know if he have a transfusion or a transformation or he's got Dave Aldred or whatever. But his kicking second half of the season has been immaculate. This is a difficult one. Into the wind, wide on the left. He struck it well. It's hit the post. Okay, so 5.5 minutes in. Bective take the lead. Bective 5, Thomond 0. So Evan Cusack with the restart. Whoa, that's high. Who's under it? Bective taken by skipper Gilso. He's tackled by number 8 Shane Kelly. Bective recycle now. Chris Poole. Halpo, it's going to stay in play. Taken on the 10 metre line by 15, Luke Costello. Gets it out to Sam Baran, scores a lot of tries. Baran, slower ball this time. Ball was out, fair enough. Moby came around. Halfback knocked it on. Halfback, of course, today is Aaron Rice. Was chatting earlier on when I came in with the unfortunate Evan Marr. Evan, lovely fella. Had a bad leg break up in Belfast a few months ago. And the two Evans, you think back to our opening round match in September, Evan Marr at 9 and Evan Cusack at 10. They just dictated the whole game in the second half. So he's a good lad, young Evan Marr. He said he'll be back about October, November. Still in plaster, still on crutches, but Thomond have been missing him, there's no question. It's no disrespect to Aaron Rice either. He's doing well. Ball was stolen by Bobby Holland, bit of a loose pass. However, now there's room out here. What Bective going to do? Gilso puts through a kick, bounces into the 22. Taken by 15, Luke Costello, but he's also taken by Chris Roland. Ref is calling it high and is given 10 metres for Jip. Costello chips and goes. Bit of loose play here, crowd screaming at the assistant referee to step in. Nice little dinky kick through by Evan Cusack, who's on it. Tim Carroll, he's great over the 10 metre line. He's still going. Eventually he's hauled down just on the 22. Now quick ball. It is quick ball. Moby, good defence. However, quick ball again. Now Bobby, pull back. Gilso wants to get it out wide. He does. Scotty Barron, He's got Chris Rowland out in the wing. Rollers has got toes. Cuts back inside the first man. Should have offloaded. Be disappointed. Chen will kill him. However, quick recycle by Bective. Work it through again. It's skipper Matty Gelson. Scores in the corner. 9 minutes on the clock. Second try from Bective. A bit of an autopsy in the bar after that. Philippe Roland will be speaking to his young fella Chris, going, he should have passed that ball out. However, worked out well for Bective. Second try, 9 minutes in. Good to see Scotty Barron back playing. Loiters on the wing are Scott. It's been trouble with injury all season, but good play by Scott. Knew when to throw the pass. Set in his skipper Gilso. He's kicking across the wind here. This is going to be a difficult one. Looking for the wind to float it in. Hasn't floated it in. Okay, so 10 minutes on the clock. Bective 10, 2 tries. Thomond 0. It's not going to make it, it's not going to make it, it's not going to make it. It's going to be a scrum back. Good attacking opportunity for Bective. Opens up both sides of the pitch. Set piece pay coming up here. Got to secure the scrum first though. Not sure if you can hear the wind howling, but let me tell you, the wind is howling up here in the gantry. Rory's actually holding onto the tripod with both hands. It's a good scrum by Bective, it's a good scrum by Bective. Can't do that, Alan. Can't do that, mate. Keelan McMahon, okay, gives away the penalty. Well, that was a good scrum by Bective. Now, Gilso's biggest problem here, I think, come over the stand side, less wind over here. It's going to be trying to make touch. You can see the flags on the far side of the pitch are nearly horizontal. He's done well to make touch there. Good nudge, Gilso. Three, four, five-man call by Bective. Okay. Rory Mulville, Rodgin. Oh, however, it's stolen again by Thomond. Bective be disappointed with that now. They're looking to get wide. They are with Cusack. Good pass out. However, good stop tackle there on 14, Jason Kiley. Slow recycle, so the pack are going to have to truck it up. Taken on by 4, Tom Goggin. Now Aaron Rice is going to kick to relieve pressure. Under for Bective, James Gallagher. Offloads it to Tim Carroll. He's tackled just shy of the 10-metre line. Quick recycle now. Backs are going to have a go. Tom Mack. Taken on by Chris Hennessy. Tip on by Rory Mulville to Gavin Kelly. Good offload by Charlie Riley. Gilso puts through a little dinky kick over the top. Thomond happy to leave it trickle into touch. So we are 14 minutes on the clock. Bective 10, Thomond 0. Thomond playing with a very strong breeze in the first half that's only going to get stronger as this game goes on. Four-man call by Thomond. Slater with the feed. Well taken at the front by Rian O'Dwyer. Untidy ball for Thomond. Bective looked offside in the middle of the pitch there. Ref didn't see it. AIL jumping in there. Bit of a getting to know you between some of the forwards here after that line out. Handbags, lads, move on, handbags. So, speaking of handbags, the great Maurice Hartery, one of the presenters on the Club Scene podcast, had a date up here to do co-coms with me today, jibbed out, didn't fancy it. Not great, Maurice. Had the old bottle of Merlot left ready for you and everything. Disappointed you didn't make it, but look, might see you in a couple of weeks' time. I did mention it to Mike Grimes, president, at the lunch, and he went, he said, Mossy's only a fair weather supporter. Not surprised he didn't travel. Now, he said it, Maurice, not me. Anyway, I believe Sarah's away. Maurice is minding the young kids. He was in the cinema this morning at 11 o'clock watching Bluey with the kids. Hope that's the only Bluey you were watching, Maurice. So, John Lillis, ref, having a long chat with both captains, Keelan and Matt Gilson. Handbags, we move on. Oh, we don't. Penalty to Bective. Penalty count at the moment against 4 penalties against Thomond, none against Bective. Opportunity now for Tim. Little nudge up, maybe get us 10, 5 metres out. Wind isn't as strong in here under the shelter of the roof of the stand. Yeah, it's a good nudge, Now, Bective, seen this position before. It's going to go to Gav Kelly. Chen, Chris Hennessy, wearing 2 but playing it tight out. Chris Hennessy be looking to take it from Gav and score. Goes to Gav, but it doesn't go to Gav. That's the third one robbed. Rian O'Dwyer, third Bective line out, he's robbed. Bective in fringe, that's an escape. Thomond be thanking Rian O'Dwyer, he's doing really well reading the Bective line outs. Cusack, nudge just outside the 22. So we are 17 minutes on the clock. Not sure if you have a scoreboard on our screen. You have a scoreboard, you don't have a clock. Okay, 17, just coming up to 18 minutes on the clock. Bective 10, Thomond 0. Loose ball picked up by Scotty Barron. Oh, little show and go away to Scotty! Good Scotty! A show and go by the hooker. And he scores on 18 minutes. Welcome back, Scotty. That's a great piece of skill. Scotty loving that. You can see the head actually getting bigger as he's walking back to the halfway. We won't hear the end of this in the clubhouse afterwards. Beautiful piece of skill by Scotty Barron. Gilso. Oh, that's a great kick. It's a great kick. It's not. He's pulled it. Wind has pulled it across. All right, look, kicking is going to be hugely difficult today in this wind. But we're 19 minutes in, third try on the board. Bective lead, 15 points to 0. Cusack goes longer this time. Who's under it? Tiernan McCluskey. Oh! Huge hit there by two Thomond players, Tom Goggin and one other. Gavin Kelly takes it on. Bective, they're going to kick to relieve pressure. They're going to kick. They are. Harper shaping up for the kick. Huge high kick. Who's under it? Number 20, Owen Sherlock. Didn't see him coming on. Offloads to big Joe Costello, second row. He stopped on the 10-metre line now. Taken on by Tom Goggin. Ball is broken loose. Oh, okay, ref is calling it back. Penalty against Bective, not rolling away in the ruck. It's a beautiful kick from Evan Cusack. Old school fly half. He's a super player. You know, he missed all of last season for Thomond. They still managed to get promotion without him. He's back this year, as I said. Corresponding fixture down in Liam Fitzgerald Park earlier in the season. He literally dictated the whole second half with a kicking masterclass. Just pinned Bective back. Couldn't get out of our half like him, like old school out halves. He's a fine player. 5-man taken at the front by Thomond. Or at the back now with Hooker, Slater. They're inching forward, ish. No, they're going to have a go. Okay. Big crash ball up the centre by Luke Fitzgerald. Arm out, free play for Thomond. That's a great pass. That is a great pass. Sending Jay Connolly through. Yeah, he's going to bring it back for the penalty. Cusack, that's a great nudge. Tush Judge robbed him there. Okay, so it's a line out maybe 10, 15 metres out. First time in the red zone for Thomond. What they come up with here. They're calling a 5-man as well. Gone to Goggin, well secured, ball at the back now with, I think it's 6, Rian O'Dwyer. They're not moving forward, they're going to have to use it or lose it. Rice, little pop ball to 12, Luke Fitzgerald. Recycle. Good defensive hit by Bective. Slower ball, Rice going to have to dig this out. Taken on by Goggin. Now switch point of attack, they're going to go down the left, down the right rather. Cusack, little pull back, ball is broken loose. tidied up, I think it was by Kylie, so they go again, taken on by 3, John Walsh. Bective offside there, Bective offside there, they were offside there. No, stop. Card for McCluskey. Like, seriously. Like, he was offside. Bective giving away 3 penalties in the whole game. And we're getting a yellow card. Not sure about that, John. I mean, 100% it was a penalty, but a yellow card. It's not even in the danger zone. We're outside the 22. Bective, we're now 24 minutes in, so Bective are going to have to play the next 10 minutes down a man. I know I harp on about this a lot, but we have given away in 17 games, 17 yellow cards. Do you know? You just can't do that, lads. You just can't do that. Discipline. Defense, it's a mindset as much as everything else. It's so frustrating. I mean, we're just giving them an entry now into our red zone here. So frustrating. However, Thomond, 5 man, 8 metres out. Sloppy ball, but it is tidied up by Shane Kelly. Substitute, I think it's 18, Morgan Bateman on, yeah. Number 7, Captain Keelan McManus, come off injured for Thomond. That's a blow for them. Replaced by Morgan Bateman, but look, turnover there, penalty to Bective. Going to get them out of the danger zone. The wind is getting stronger. Told you, Storm Dave is building. Bective will have the advantage of an even stronger wind in the second half, but it's absolutely ripping through Rory and me up in the gantry. Yeah. What a winter. Okay. Little gap in play, looks like it's Scotty Barron is down injured. So Thomond, as I said, great club. There's a lot of development going on down there. They knocked the wall behind the goals at the clubhouse end. A couple of weeks ago, the council have donated them some land for 2 new pitches, right? So by knocking that wall as well, it kind of opens it up to the community down in Moyross. So I believe they're looking at 2 new pitches, 1 new rugby pitch, maybe put in an Astro for soccer, and they can rent that out to the community. That's great to see. And of course, we wish them well for their Gleeson League final, which is the third league final against Kilfeacle and District, is it? Is that what they call it already? Kilfeacle and District? Yeah, Kilfeacle and District. How Irish is that? Against Kilfeacle and District. So I expected all the Thomond support to be at that game because it's local, but no, brought another match or another busload of supporters up here, which is fantastic to see. You can't see the crowd are down in front of us here. You can't see them. I'm looking down desperately at the opportunity of any co-commentators and looking at Paul Hatton, Junior Vice President, Junior being the emphasis. Junior Vice President brought his dad in today. Hats is wearing purple chinos, right? Purple chinos. I know I'm going to sound like a man Rory O'Hanlon now. Hi guys, just wanted to step on, but purple chinos is so wannabe Clongos, so wannabe Big 5 hats. And he's matched those with a pair of red boating shoes. I swear the guy got fucking dressed in the dark this morning. How did his missus let him out dressed like that? He's like a test card for the TV. Good kick by Bective. Also well fielded by 15, Luke Costello. Touch has his flag up. Okay, so we're in touch on the 10 metre line. It's a Thomond line out. We are coming up to 29 minutes on the clock. Bective 3 tries, 15, Thomond 0. Five-man called. Scrappy ball, however. Thomond get it away. Ball is knocked on now into the hands of Chris Poole. Where's our halfback? Where's our halfback? Where's our halfback? Eventually we dig it out. Gilso floating past Bobby. Not sure. Ref is calling it back. John Lillis, not sure what he's calling it back for. Sloppy ball. Either way, you can see the effect that the wind is having. Look, rain, you can live with rain. Cold, you can live with cold. But the one thing that kills a game, particularly rugby, is the bloody wind. And it's absolutely blowing a gale here. So he's going to bring it back. No advantage. Going to be a Bective scrum. Good scrum by Thomond, however, Halpo does well to get it out now. What's going on here? It's a pre-planned move. Here we go. Tim Carroll gets the ball out to Rollers. Rollers has got toes. How's he going to make it through? He's done well. He's danced inside. Eventually he's hauled to the ground by Shane Kelly. 5 metres out now. Quick ball it is. Skipper gets it in for the second try. What a family day for the Gilsonans. His man Phil McMahon is here getting presented with a jersey. His cousin is one of our mascots, and Gilly scores 2 tries. Jesus, that's a great result. That's a 4-try bonus point for Bective on 31 minutes. So that's 4-try bonus points secured. And we've seen this movie before where we go into a big lead, so let's not count our chickens.
Very clear coming back. Very clear coming back.
So 4 tries for Bective, and you know the conditions are so poor here today. You'd be lucky to land any conversions, or can't even see anyone trying penalty kicks today in this wind. Now Gelso, prove me wrong, nail this one, mate. Good boy, Gelso. Well done. What would I know? Excellent. So coming up to 32 minutes. Score moves out. Gelso converting his own try. Scores Bective 22, Thomond 0. Cusack with the restart. Goes longer this time. Who's underneath it? Deep in the 22, taken by Halpenny. Yeah, safe touch by Connor. So a number of changes now on the Thomond side. I can see 11. Sam Baran sitting down here in front of me. Didn't see him go off. I can see 20, Owen Sherlock out in the midfield. I can see 18, Morgan Bateman. Fairly sure he came out for skipper Keelan, I think. Oh, trick play. That's a great move taken by Ace in the middle. Shane Kelly. That's a good play. Bective need to be awake to that. Goggin. Bit of a loose pass, but it's picked up by 14, Jason Kiley. They continue down the right. Slater, the hooker. That's not on, unfortunate. It's unfortunate now. Loose play back to so many numbers here. If they can just put it through the hands, get it out the speed man, give it to Rollers. Here he goes inside his own half. steaming up the touchline. Covered by Cusack, so he puts through a dinky kick. That's really well fielded. Really well fielded by 15. Oh, he's after throwing a dig on Scotty Barron. He's after throwing a dig on Scotty Barron. Can't do that, mate. Luke Costello did really well to field the kick and have a go. They're all piling in here now. No, Rory, go with the action, man. Go with the action. Rory being PC, didn't want to show it's a load of digs being thrown down there up the Wesley end. Love it, love it, love it. Love a bit of aggro. It means people care. Now, first dig was thrown by 15, Luke Costello. Let's see if the ref and the AR can get this right.
Come on, let's play the game.
Best thing to do here? Nothing. Just move on. Stop. Yeah, call the two skippers out, have a chat, move on. No malice in this game at the moment. Yeah, it's good refereeing. It's going to be a penalty where the ball lands. So yeah, fair play. Well played, John Lillis. No argument there. Penalty to Thomond. First dig was thrown by Luke. Watch it back on the TV, Luke Costello. But that's good refereeing. No cards, just move on. Nice nudge by Cusack. We're now 35 minutes on the clock, so Tiernan McCluskey's 10 minutes should be up. Bective need to get back up to full strength. 35 on the clock. He went off on 24. Need to get a man back on. They're actually going to make a sub. Ref hasn't seen it yet, so we're still down a man. Okay. Taken by Thomond. Slater breaks off. Ball is ripped. Ball is ripped. Good defensive work by Bective. Ripped by Rory Mulville, clearance kick by James Gallagher. Now, Bective need to get back up to 15 men on the pitch. Going to make a substitution. Tiernan, the elder boy, McCluskey, going to be replaced by the younger, prettier McCluskey, number 24. We are 36 minutes on the clock. Now, Bective line out. But you want to watch 6 Rian O'Dwyer's after sealing 3 of them already. Well taken this time by James Gallagher at the back. Bective inching forward now, eventually peeled off. Penalty against Bective. I think he's saying Moby was blocking Chris Poole. Okay, so Thomond looking to take a quick one now. Good nudge by Cusack. So 2 minutes to go to half time. Thomond. Great attacking platform, 5 metre attacking line out. With the wind, they're going to be looking, try and get themselves on the board before half time. Looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 man called. Any time today now, Colin, would be good. Ball is robbed, taken on by Bective, although he's right, ref is right. It was knocked on in the steal. So it's going to be a scrum to Thomond. Correct call by the ref. AR is in again, 2 ARs today, Nicholas Haupt and Barry Armstrong. Fortunately, when I went in the dressing room, I wasn't sure which ref was. Oh, he's good, he's putting his hand in his pocket here. What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Yellow card for Chris Poole. Not sure what that's for. That's 2 yellow cards in the first half. Cannot do that, lads. Okay, so Cusack going to nudge to the 5 metre line. We're into injury time now in the first half. So chance again now for Thomond. Get on the scoreboard just on half time. They go to the back. It's taken by Rian O'Dwyer. Good set, ball at the back now with Slater at the back of the small. It's inching forward. It's inching forward. Fitzgerald is tackled just shy of the line. No penalty, sir. No penalty, sir. Bective. Trust your defence. Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass by Cusack. Just delayed the pass on Prendergast like. Put in 13 Jake Connolly, so that's good return for Thomond. Bang on half time. They get off the mark. First try to Thomond. Score is Bective 22, Thomond 5. Cusack keeps it low, keeps it through. Looks like we're going to play on. Half time isn't here yet, so it's a good return for getting into the Bective red zone, but Bective will be disappointed by giving away. Literally only got 1 yellow card back on the pitch and gave away another one. It's handing the team the opposition easy entries. So we're into injury time here in the first half. It's Bective 22, Thomond 7. Gilson keeps it low, keeps it long, bounces in the 22, went over the head of number 8 Shane Kelly. I think he touched it too. Okay. Yeah, AR is saying not. Alright, so injury time in this first half. Defensive line out for Thomond. O'Dwyer is doing well in the lineouts. Thomond now get the ball off the pitch, blow it up for half time. You would have thought, maybe not. Is that ball turned over? No. Okay, there we have it. Lively first half. Thomond playing with a very strong wind, but Bective dominant, although the discipline is killing us. Gave away 6 penalties against Thomond, giving away 5. We also have 2 lads in the bin, which is, it's not great. However, score is Bective 22, Thomond 5. Just looking, Rory showed me The Any Score app scores around the country at the moment. Dolphin in 4th place, hosting Belfast Harlequins, are fighting for their lives in a relegation battle. Dolphin, they're winning 26-7. It's still in the first half there. Other huge game, Malahide in last place, hosting Monkstown in 5th. Monkstown trying to win, make sure they can keep the pressure on Dolphin and get into the up in the Clockin, up in North Belfast, or North Antrim rather. Ballyclare, it's still first half. Ballyclare 5, Clonmel 19. Going to take a break for a few minutes, be back shortly.
Microphone.
It's very windy up here. I mean, Jesus.
I don't smell it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, will you take a photo just with me? No, with me and you. Obviously.
I said if they score before half time, if they do, Thomond are back in the game. That's why they didn't vote for me. It's the best defence I've ever seen in this play. Guys are doing the see that one? That's the lad they don't like. All of them.
Bective head coach Ben Mannion. Ben, good start, playing into the wind, 4 tries, 22-7, but discipline is killing us, man. 7 penalties, 2 yellow cards.
Yeah,
first 20 minutes we didn't get away with a penalty. Our discipline was brilliant. We talked about it. Now we're getting dragged down into the dog fight by these blokes. And we've spoken about it all week. They've just got to be better. It's all about ourselves now. They were trying to address it, but hopefully we can keep.
Yeah, strong wind in the second half. Every time we get in the red zone, we're scoring tries.
Yeah, and the only time they can get into our half is when we do something stupid. So let's see if we can be a little bit smarter today.
Okay, good luck, Ben. Thanks. Substitute for Thomond, half-time. Big Fijian, Soliano Molavano is on. We're just going to call him Sully, it's easier. Huge, high, hanging clearance kick. Don't touch it. Okay, it's knocked on. Free play here for Thomond. Eventually 2 knock-ons. Okay. Rice going down the short side, he's found some space, he's done well. Tackle just shy of the Bective 22, now slower ball. 19-20 Ware, he's also come on at half time. Ball is robbed by Bective. Gilson puts through a kick. He's got the wind behind him. Get into touch. It is in touch. That's going to be a 50-22. Good thinking by Gilson. So Bective playing with the benefit of the gale behind them in the second half. You can see the AR's flag over on the far side. Huge wind with Bective in the second half. So let's be clever. Let's play to the conditions. We've got the 4-try bonus point. We should be kicking for territory. Just keep them pinned down here and let them try and play it. In my opinion, I'm not a coach, but that would be my opinion. Five-man call by Bective. Remember, we're still down a man. We've got Chris Poole in the bin. Taken by, I think it was James Gallagher at the front. Crabbing across the pitch, haven't gone forward. Starting to inch forward now. Barron gets the ball back. Was knocked on. It was unfortunate. In the bar there before the game, they didn't make it to the pre-match lunch. They probably weren't trusted, but I was chatting. It was like getting the old band back together from the 90s. The great Kevin Murphy, Phil Lawler, Peter McNamara, and former club captain Steve Montgomery, toughest guy ever put on a jersey for Bective Rangers. We're all oldies now, lads, into our 50s, grey hair, getting fat. It was great to see them. Cusack. Fitzgerald, they're going to have a go. They want to get the ball wide. They have got the ball wide now. Luke Costello, he's done well. He's over the halfway line. Great tackle by Tim Carr, all 14s. Jason Kiley flew in over the top of that. Soliano, he's done well. Hands off Gavin Kelly. He's still standing, eventually taken down by James Gallagher. Gilson in for the poach. Rice did well. Goggin. Ball is turned over. No, he's given a knock on. It was turnover. was turned over, but he did knock it on afterwards. Scotty, hard luck, Scott. So we're 44 minutes on the clock. About 2 more minutes for Chris Poole before he comes back. Oh, he's coming on now. It's cool. He's coming back on now. We've also got Tiernan McCluskey coming back on too. So Scotty Barron hobbling off. He is injured, but Scotty will be happy with this cameo in the first half. Scored a great try. Front of the Wesley Pavilion with the show and go. Fair play, Scotty. He's hobbling off like an old man there, Scott. Looks like he's 50. He's the mental age of about 12, but he's actually about 19 or 20. Well done, Scotty. Well done. Okay, good attacking platform with this scrum for Thomond. It's good back to scrum. Oh, that's a good back to scrum. Look at that. Look at that. That is how you scrummage. Take a photo of that, put it in a frame, hang it in the Louvre. That's how you scrummage. Huge scrum by Bective. Great kick by Tim Carroll. Brings the ball midway between the halfway line, the 22. Good attacking position now for Bective. That was some scrum. That was like, it's amazing to hear. I wasn't out half, lads. Wouldn't have won ever a scrum for another. I love the scrum. It's integral to rugby. It's the whole heart, soul, essence of what rugby is about. No scrum, no game. We absolutely mullered them in that scrum. Great to see. 5-man from Bective. Again, there's that man. Rian O'Dwyer, he's absolutely brilliant in defensive lineouts. I think that's the 4th one he's robbed. So, calling with crooked in, option scrummer line out. Here the Thomond coach and bench shout, take the line out. We're going to go for a scrum. Can Bective repeat it? Can Bective repeat what they did in the last scrum? That's the wind up here. It's just unbelievable. Quicker ball has come loose. Oh, ref is saying halfback Conor Halpin, he was offside. Ref is saying he was offside. Do you know what? He's right. Now, quickly taken by halfback Aaron Rice. Ref is calling him back. Not sure about that. I think he should have left him off. Cusack. Safe touch, just shy of the Bective 10-metre line. Look at the AR's flag over there. Dave is just building and building and building. The wind is howling up here. That's going to make it hugely difficult for Thomond. They're not going to be able to kick for territory. They're going to have to work their way up the pitch, inch by inch. What's that movie, Any Given Sunday? We'll fight inch by inch by inch. They're going to have to do that. Loose ball, finally turnover, Bective winner, line out against the throw. Now Tim Carroll might put through a kick, he's got 2 men on him, he's well tackled, takes 3 of them to take him down, both centres, Luke Fitzgerald and Jay Connolly, ball breaks loose, Charlie Riley dumped with a dump tackle by Luke Costello, 50, that's twice Luke mate, not sure. Was way after the ball. This pass picked up by Sully. Oh, beautiful out of the back pass to 18. Morgan Bateman. They're continuing down the short side here. Cusack ball is, interception. So unlucky. Boyoshi McCluskey, he's wearing 24 today. Genuine attempt. Thankfully the ref didn't give away a penalty for deliberate knock-on. That was a genuine two-handed attempt. Okay, time to take a breath. It's all action here. Another substitution for Thomond. I see hooker number 2, Colin Slater, coming off. He'll be replaced by, assume, 16 Sean Rice, is it? No, 17 has gone in. No, the numbers are all over the place here, lads. Sully is wearing 17. He's gone in a prop, so I think it's Sean Rice at 16. 50 minutes on the clock. Bective 4 tries to 1, lead Thomond 22 points to 7. I don't know. Penalty against Bective. Dominant in the scrum. Penalty against Bective. That's a great merge by Evan Cusack. However, wind is taking it. Leave it go all the way, Tom. Leave it go all the way, Tom. Leave it go all the way. That's it. We'll have it all the way back here. 10-metre line. 10-metre line. Cusack unlucky there. No, 10-metre line. Oi, oi, oi! That's shocking. AR on the far side called it on the halfway line. You've one job, mate. One job. That's shocking. Right here in front of us on the 10-metre line. I don't know. Another good scrum by Bective. Ball at the back with James. He wants to keep it in. Going for the penalty. Gets the penalty. Chance for Gilso now to nudge down deep into the 22. Safe nudge. Just shy of the Thomond 22. We're 52 minutes in. No score in this second half. Well taken, James Gallagher. Now here comes Chris Poole. Oh, little inside ball into Chris Rowland. He's tackled deep in the 22. Bective down the short side. Gavin Kelly. Chris Poole. Quicker ball. Here we go. Gilso. Oh, he's done well to get that away. Tom McCarthy's done well to hold on to a quicker ball. Here we go. James Gallagher runs into Sully but keeps going. Pumps the legs. Tackle just shy of 5-metre line. Ref is calling us back for did we not have a bit of momentum and advantage there? Okay. Another chance back to 5-metre line out. 53 coming up to 54 minutes on the clock. You feel the next score in this game will be crucial. Five-man called. Well taken, Gavin Kelly in the middle, good set on. 4 is offside for Thomond, got in on the wrong side. Up on now, having to dig it out. Not sure about that. Okay, rolling subs, number 3, John Walsh coming back on for Thomond for this defensive scrum. John Walsh has come on. I think they're moving Sully into the second row. Tom Goggin is the man who's come off here in front of me on the touchline. Now Bective 5 metres out. What can they do? Leave it there, leave it there, leave it there, leave it there. It's giving it a knock on by the half-back at the back of the scrum. Okay, that's unlucky. So it's turnover. Thomond will be happy with that. Problem now is how's Evan Cusack going to exit out of here? He's playing into a hurricane. They're possibly going to have to run it. I think he'll get 12, who's a fine player. Luke Fitzgerald, he'll try and get Luke, maybe truck it up a bit. Another good scrum by Bective. Another good scrum by Bective. Okay, Cusack, what's he going to do? Oh, he puts through the little tinky over the top. Who's going to take it? Who's going to take it? Nobody's going to take it. Ball is broken loose. Oh, he's so unlucky. So unlucky. Centre for Thomond. So unlucky. He knocked it on. Now chance for Bective. Tom Mack puts through a kick and it's blocked. Now turnover ball. Cusack gets it into his half-back partner, Rice. He stopped on the halfway line. So 2 turnovers. Fitzgerald, good handoff there. Sully, double hit. Good defence by Moby. Good defence by Moby and Gavin Kelly. However, Thomond back on the attack. They're doing well. Tackle just shy of the Bective 10-metre line. Ref is bringing it back for offside against Bective, is it? Cusack, yeah, keeps it low, safe touch. One, two, three, four, 5-man calls by Thomond. Costello or O'Dwyer's my call. Costello 5, O'Dwyer 6. I think they're going to go to Costello at the front because of the wind. No, they throw it to Rian O'Dwyer. It's an overthrow. It's taken by Oisin McCluskey. Puts through a long raking kick. That's going to be a 50-22. A boy, Oisin. Well played, young Oisin McCluskey. So 60-metre net territory gain for Bective, and now it's an attacking platform. Attacking line out, they're about 80 metres out. Good kick, young Oisin. An overthrow by Bective this time. Ball is broken loose. Loose play, it's back with Evan Cusack. He's tackled by Bobby Hall. It's not Evan Cusack, it was actually Jake Connolly. Now, exit strategy for Thomond. Good hands by Cusack. Like him, I think he's a super player. Sully makes a couple of meters. Fitzgerald. Arm out, free shot, offside in the ruck by Bective, not rolling away. Cheap shot there, cheap shot. Gavin Kelly, cheap shot, watch it back on the TV, lads. Substitution for Thomond there, number 6, Rian O'Dwyer. Not sure why they'd be taking him off. He's been causing havoc in defensive lineouts. He's stolen, I think, 4 from memory. However, is what it is. Okay, so much more evenly matched game. Second half, we're 61 minutes in. Nobody scored in the second half. Score remains 22-7, Bective to Thomond. Referee now reversing a penalty. He got a yellow card, that's why Rian O'Dwyer is off. He got a yellow card. Somebody saw that cheap shot on Gav Kelly. So Gilso upstairs for thinking, go take the kick, take a minute out of it, try and extend the lead. Yeah, talking with Rory here, we think Rian O'Dwyer got a yellow card. It's hard to know. We've no monitor here, guys. Gilso straightened through. Well on skipper, pushes the score out on 62 minutes to Bective 25, Thomond 7. Got numbers, you know, we've got the numbers, Charlie Riley. Machine cuts back inside. It's well tackled by Thomond. Rory Mulvaney. It's a long kick by Conor Halpenny, who's under it. Never let it bounce on Astro. It's gone behind Luke Costello now. It's done well to gather it at the second attempt. It's done well, to be fair. However, wind has taken it. It's going to go bounce into Tim Carroll's hands. Now, watch him go. Hands off the first man. Gets through Cusack. Eventually, he's taken down on the third attempt. Quick ball. Here we go. Pooler, he gets it out to Rollers, the man with the wheels. He's well tackled by 9, Aaron Rice. Bective recycle. Gavin Kelly looking for the offload, needs support, resorts at ruck. They do. Bobby Holland, pull back, Gilso. Now we have it out to Moby. He gets it out, does he? Charlie Riley stops a bad pass with his toes, gets it back into Moby. He offloads into Oisin McCuskey. It's a try for Bective. That's great play. 65 minutes in. Bective 5th try. Eventually scored by Oisin McCluskey. Great skill there by young Charlie Riley, a scrum half playing out of position on the wing, took a poor pass, stopped it with his toes, got it back inside. Oisin, like any good loose forward, there looking for the scraps. Scores in the corner now, Gilso. Wide on the left with the Hurricane behind him. He has pulled it. Unfortunate. Okay, 65 minutes in. Score moves out to Bective 30, Thomond 7. Cusack, high hanging restart, who's under for Bective. Gallagher knocks it backwards but takes out the second attempt and then breaks through. He's over the 10 metre line, he's up over the halfway line, the other 10 metre line, puts through a kick. Oh, you did it all so well, James, you did it all so well. Unlucky, okay. Keeps Thomond though pinned down here in their own half. Wind building all the time. So Bective had a good solid scrum today. We got the Buff Kelly in reserve. Buff is on the bench today. He's nursing a hamstring. Didn't know the props. They were 120 kilos plus had hamstrings, but they have. So, oh, it's a good break. That's a good break. Stephen Fitzgerald inside, broke the first line. Eventually he's hauled down, but he offloads. That's great interplay by Thomond. Oh, it's beautiful play. Halfback Aaron Rice. They're inside the Bective 10 metre line now, looking for a quick ball. It's slow ball, they're going to have to dig it out. Arm is out, free shot. Costello, dancing feet, eventually he's hauled down in the Bective 22. Quick ball again for Thomond, this is good play. Rice looks left to right, little floating pass back inside to Jake Connolly. Quick hands. Ball gets out to number 20, Owen Sherlock. He's eventually taken down just shy of the 5 metre line. Oh, clean out was offside there by Sully. Ref is going to bring it all the way back. He was playing advantage there for offside by Bective. So substitution for Bective there. Tim Carroll got injured there in that defensive set. He's been replaced by Conor Murphy. However, Thomond go quickly. Taken on by Evan Cusack. Sully. Is he held up? He's not. Gets the ground. Knocked on by Fitzgerald. Play. The ball is free. Space is out wide. Bective have the numbers. Gilson, huge kick over the head of number 20, Owen Sherlock. Massive relieving kick by Bective all the way into the Thomond 22. Thomond will be disappointed with that. 29-32, 29 to Ballyclare, 32 to Clonmel up in the Clocken. It's not over yet, lads. Ballyclare can keep this comeback going, and this result stays as it is. Bective would top the league. We have got 10 minutes left in the regular season, round 18. That's crooked. He's going to leave a goal though because of the wind. I get that, I understand that. Loose pass, hacked on by Bobby Holland. Eventually picked up by number 8 Shane Kelly. He's done well running it out of defence. He's done very well. He's made 15 metres for Thomond. Fitzgerald gets the ball out wide. Sherlock, I think it is. Now Costello cuts back inside. Eventually he's tackled by Conor Murphy. Thomond reload, go again. Sully, beautiful offload to 5, Joe Costello. Ref was calling it a high shot. That was not a high shot. That was a good tackle, Chris Poole. However, going through the hands, Thomond continuing to attack. They've got to run it. They're doing well, to be fair. No pillar defence, 14. Jason Kiley spotted that. He's still going. He's still going. He's through the 10-metre line. He's up to the 22. Eventually he's hauled down. Now Thomond looking for quick ball. It's not quick ball. He's got to dig it out. Fitzgerald, Sherlock, good tackle. Charlie Riley. Looks like he took a headshot too. Looks like he's in front of your ref. You got to stop the game. That man's gone. Yeah, Charlie Riley took a headshot there, ref. However, it's a penalty against Bective. Penalties men up in the second half. He's put his hand in his pocket again. Stop. Here. Third yellow card for Bective. We're going to play the last 10 minutes with 14 men. Yellow card for Rory Mulville for what he's deeming a deliberate knock-on. I don't know. This is not a 3, and they got 1 as well. 4 yellow cards in this match. There's nothing in this match. That's not right. So Bective going to have to see out this match now with 14 players. Charlie Riley's coming off, going to be replaced by Big Dave Moran. Cusack decides to tip and go, gives it to Sully, he brings it on. They've worked it out well. Fitzgerald, they've worked it out well. Let the ball do the work. That's a great try. That is a great try in the corner. Jason Kiley. Quick thinking, quick play by 10 Evan Cusack. Went for the tip and go. Worked it out wide on the left. Jason Kiley scores in the corner. We have 7 minutes. We've seen this movie before. We have 7 minutes left. Holding on to a lead, but letting the opposition back in. Cusack, wide on the left, into a hurricane. He's never going to get this, is he? Is he? Oh, Jesus, he struck that well. No, unfortunate, he pulled it slightly. Okay, 73 minutes on the clock. Bective 30. Thomond 12. Bective down 14 men until the end of this game. Thomond also have a guy in the bin. Rian O'Dwyer, but he'll be coming back on now any minute. Gilson bounces just in play. Bit of a lucky break there. We're looking up at the clock and Ballyclare, Clonmel still 29, 32. So Clonmel 3 points ahead. It's great play by the 8. Shane Kelly, he's done so well there. Now Fitzgerald, he's been a fine player, gets the ball out wide. They're dangerous when they go wide. Nice little kick through. Who's behind it? It's the halfback Conor Halpenny. What's he going to do? He just puts up a high one, not looking for touch, going to land just inside the halfway line. Thomond regather. They go from the 10-metre line. Cusack, little dinky kick over the top, could come into his own hands, unlucky, bounced against him. Gallagher offloads it, ball out wide. Charlie Wiley over the 10-metre line, kicks it into 22. That's a third time, Mr. Luke. You can't do that, mate. You can't do that. And then there's another shot gone in from Owen Sherlock on O'Sheen. That's a third time from young Luke. Can't do that, my friend. Penalty will be where the ball lands. Yeah.
What's he doing?
He's consulting. Let's get it right. Take your time. That's a card. That's a card. That's the third time that lad has done that. Okay, so they call in for cards, right? But it's a yellow card for Luke Costello, so it's 14 against 14. We're 76 minutes into this game. Penalty to Bective, deep in the 22 where the ball has landed. Gilso, go for the corner, take the points, run the clock. I take the points and run the clock. Teacup now, thinking clearly under pressure. What are we going to do, skipper? It's going in the corner. Okay, another sub for Bective. Scott O'Keefe has come on. Number 18, red scrum cap. Safe nudge by Gilson. About 10 metres out. Tacking line out. 77 minutes on the clock. McCluskey. Scott O'Keefe straight into the action. Quicker ball, Gavin Kelly. Tiernan McCluskey inching forward. Continuing to go right, Chris Hennessy. It's well stopped, to be fair. Right again. Moby buried in the tackle. However, back to recycle, picked up by Gavin Kelly. 78 minutes on the clock. Chris Poole. Tom McCarthy. So Bective just going through the phases, hold on to the possession, deep in the red zone. Tiernan to O'Sheen, to Dave Warren, to Moby. Gets it out to Conor Kelly in the corner. Super try for Bective, number 11, Charlie. He's not giving it, he's giving a line out. Looked like a try to me. No monitor though. We give them the benefit of the doubt. Thought Charlie was in there. However, clock is now up to 79 minutes. Bective 18 points ahead. Four-man called. They've knocked that on. Okay, he hasn't seen it. Okay, so he has seen it eventually. Okay. Okay, so we're seeing on any score app a full-time score from the Clochan. Ballyclare 29, Clonmel 32. So if that scores, we believe, congratulations to Clonmel, they top the roster, but this league ain't over. We're into playoffs now. At the moment, based on the way it's looking, it would be Clonmel hosting Dolphin in 2 weeks' time down in Ardgria, and if this match stays the same, it looks like it'll be Bective and Thomond back here for a return fixture 2 weeks' time in Donnybrook. Yeah, can Bective score one more try? 80 minutes up on the clock, so we're into injury time at this stage. 5 tries, of course, for Bective, so they're going to get the maximum 5 points, but if that score up in the clock and is correct, looking at Clonmel on 69, Bective on 67, Thomond on 59 and Dolphin on 56. There are your 4 teams for the playoffs, guys. Week off next week and then back. Okay, last chance here. In a very windy Donnybrook. That's knocked on, was knocked on. A little too eager, we were there to try and get it out. Okay. Just so the scores on the Any Score app, Malahide have got 5 tries and they are leading Monkstown. That match is still going on, but Malahide 31-25 with 5 tries. Look, they need the maximum 5 points to escape automatic relegation. Dolphin have beaten Belfast Harlequins, so Malahide may escape. That's a great exit by Thomond. It's great interplay. They've done well to get out of here now. They're going to score. They get the ball out. They have got the ball out. It's out to 13. Jake Connolly's done well. He's got it outside to 14. Jason Kiley. Ball breaks loose. Tidied up on the floor by young Scott O'Keefe. Well done, Scott. Big relieving kick here now. Bective use the wind. Just kick it long. We're deep into injury time here. Just kick it long. No, we kick it off the pitch. Okay. That's it. Entertaining game here in a very windy Donnybrook, the final round 18 game of the AIL 2C. Bective run out victors, 5 tries, 30 points to 12 against Thomond. The way the other results have gone, it looks like Clonmel have topped the roster, so the playoff places will be Clonmel hosting Dolphin in 2 weeks' time in Ardgria, and Bective and Thomond on a return fixture also in 2 weeks' time back here in Donnybrook. Great crowd here today. Hard luck to Thomond. Congratulations to Bective. This is Bective Rangers TV, produced and directed by Louis Manahan. On camera, Rory O'Connor. I'm Chuck Byrne. That's a wrap.